Well, this is the last Wednesday in November, so I am taking a question from one of you in the Ask Rachel segment. That's right. I hashtagged it because if you hashtag Ask Rachel on any social media channel, I'll see your question, maybe answer it here on this vlog. This month's question comes from Twitter, and Mike asks, he said, Rachel, how do you deal with family members during the holidays who make bad money choices? Well, Mike, I'll tell you that's a really good question because a lot of people, when you're on this track and you're trying to get control of your money and you're getting out of debt, you're living on a budget, you're saving, and you're making so much progress in such a great way, you want to share it. And people who aren't doing that, you're like, what are you doing? No, you don't have to have all this debt and all this stress and all this worry. You can do it this way and it's great. So I know that feeling that you're like, oh, I just really want to help them. But listen, my number one piece of advice is don't say anything unless they ask. Unless they're asking your opinion, do you give it? Because if you just sit there and tell them what they should be doing, they're probably not going to listen to you, Mikey. They're probably not going to like it very much because I know I wouldn't. And so family for sure, especially if it's your parents, that's a whole nother dynamic when you're trying to tell your parents how to deal with money. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I would say, unless you're asked. Number two, share your own personal experiences. Tell them what you're doing, maybe in conversation as you're eating turkey and stuffing. Be like, hey, sold my car. And they'd be like, what, Mike, you sold your car? Why? And you're like, cause I had a ton of payments on it and the car loan was just huge and I could sell it and get out of it. Now I'm driving a crappier car, but it's great now because I don't have a car payment, and just share your own experience. Hopefully that helps, but trust me, that feeling that you have of wanting to instill your family members with great money habits and let them be successful maybe how you are, I totally get it. But again, unless you're asked, don't share. But I think it's okay to just share your own personal experiences in general. So again, if any of you have a question for me, you can ask the question on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram and hashtag Ask Rachel, and we'll be searching those and we'll answer them on the last Wednesday of every month.